What is the truth about Kyrie Irving? He's a bum. That's the truth. Dame over Kyrie. I'm saying it now. They sucked. Huh? The Nets are about to trade Kyrie because he sucks. Kyrie's getting traded for Damian Lillard. You heard it here first. Kyrie's getting traded for Damian Lillard. This is yellow. No, I was looking at my green screen. My bad, Lo. I ain't mean to be on your side. My bad, Lo. My bad. What's up, Woj? Huh? Of course. Makes sense. Makes sense. They signed niggas like DeAndre Jordan and didn't want credibility in my NBA. Are you out your fucking mind? DeAndre Jordan's been on five. Let's look it up, guys. DeAndre Jordan, I'm a guess. This is my guess. DeAndre Jordan's been on 5 different teams in the past 3 years. Yeah. What you think? What you think? What you think? 4? Okay, you got 4. Okay, but in the last 3 years, what was that? 2020, 22, 21, 20. Right? Are we going to do 22, 21, 20? Or are we going to do 21, 20, 2019? It doesn't matter. Look, Philly 1, LA 2. He was on the Nets for 2 seasons. So he was at 3. If we're counting 2019, he's been on almost 4, but yeah, he's been on 3 teams. If we're going, he's been on 4 teams in the past. He's been on hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the past, wait a minute. 1. Am I illiterate? 2, 3. Yeah, in 3 years, he's been on 3 teams. But if we go back, in 4 years, he's been on 5. Since he's left the Clippers, he's averaging almost a team a season. Come on, bro. We letting niggas pick up DeAndre Jordan free agency. That's your big free agency signing, bro. Come on, bro. You can't be trusted. And y'all talk about LeBron. Come on, bro. He's incomparable to LeBron. KD's in your top 10. You don't watch basketball. You're as a casual. You're a casual. If you're telling me just off of the generic knowledge that I just found, y'all niggas be looking deep into the roots of stats and shit. Just off of the generic knowledge that I just found, you're telling me KD is top 10? All I gotta say is Steph 4 rings. Steph got 4 rings. That's all I got to say. Top 10. He's not even top 15. Kawhi over KD. Kawhi over KD. Kawhi over KD. Number one two-way player in the NBA. Kawhi over KD.
Kyrie Irving's story is influenced by Kevin Durant.
I just realized the sound wasn't playing on this video, so I'm so sorry.
Whether or not Kyrie Irving leaving will push Kevin Durant to ask the Brooklyn Nets for a trade. That's what we are talking about here. If Irving,
look, I have no neck, but I'm laying back. I'm relaxed as fuck.
On the player option last year of his deal, and he has the opportunity to opt in or opt out. However, if he opts in, he wants to not only opt in but also get a contract extension for a longer term deal.
Don't do that nut shit.
From what
they didn't do that nut shit, thankfully.
I've gathered, the Brooklyn Nets don't really have a problem with giving him a long-term deal. It's just,
I don't know why they don't have a problem with it. I have a problem with it. Anybody else in the chat have a problem with it? Kyrie Irving getting more than 2 years a deal, 2-year deals at a time. It should be 1-and-1s from now on. He should have second round pick deals, 1-and-1. Exactly. Guess what? Kyrie should only get 1 year with a team option.
Just that
I said
these
what
are
I
going to
said.
come with some type of requirements and responsibilities. Essentially, maybe some games that need to be played. If not, then you receive this type of money instead of that type of money. And it seems like Kyrie just feels like, I deserve the max, no question.
No, you do deserve it, but you haven't earned it.
And I think that is certainly unfair of Kyrie to sit here and say that, because there are definitely questions to ask with him. I don't even think there's that many teams that are willing to give Kyrie the money without there being some questions and concerns because of what we've seen from Kyrie over the past couple of years. Not only with his injury prones, because I think injury prones are certainly a problem, but also all of the other things that come along with it. If you're KD, you're looking at this kind of like, I'll be flabbergasted. It's very clear since his OKC days that he's wanted a system, that he wanted skilled players, that he wanted something that can be consistent and constant with or without him. And I think that's a fair request, but trying to build that with Kyrie Irving seems to be like the thing that really has thrown the monkey into the monkey wrench into the, I don't know.
What?
It's really messed up the whole equation there. Just look at the landscape of the NBA and
He had to break it down for you. See, this is why I fuck with Low, because he be talking like I be thinking sometimes. He be talking like I be thinking. Y'all niggas can keep up. That nigga's smart, bro. So I ain't gonna say he always get it right, but some things I don't agree with, but some of y'all niggas just be saying nut shit. Ryan Hollins is a crack baby. I said it here first. Could he beat me in basketball? Yes. But I will still call him a crack baby because he looks like if Drake was a good actor. That's what he looks like. What Drake would have become if Drake really grew up in the hood and started playing basketball. That's what Ryan Hollins looks like, right? So we've seen rapper Drake. We've also seen actor Drake. Actor Drake looks kind of sus, if we're being honest. No, bruh. If he was actually good, he'd be Ryan Hollins. That's what he would look like in the face, actually. Bruh, what? You think he's beating me fairly? He's gonna win. I can't stop him. He's gonna win. But you think he's not? He is going to be mad the whole time. I already play hella aggressive. I play lockup, nigga. I'm smacking your hands. I'm smacking your elbows. And hey, I'll foul out before I let you dunk on me, nigga. You bugging. You bugging. That would. I'm telling you, bruh. That would be a rule before the game started, bruh. That'd be a rule before the game started. I'm like, hey, bro, don't dunk on me, bro. Like, you could do, hey, you want to post me up and lay the ball up every time? That's cool. Do not dunk on me. I'm swinging on you. I'm swinging. I'm swinging. As soon, bro, as soon as you go up like you about to do it, bro, I'm swinging. And it's no disrespect to you, but I got to. The fuck? I got to. Off of principalities, bro. I got to. Let's get back to this fucking video.
Look at your team as an individual. I would love to see what Ben Simmons looks like, but just looking at that,
look at how good his camera is.
That roster,
I can see the lint in his hair,
and the fact that they are top block with those three players, KD, Kyrie.
Bro, look. We'll see. Look at these bums. Look at these bums. What does it say? 107. What the fuck? 157.6 under contract for 2023. 114 of that is just between those three bums. Anybody said nothing about Seth Curry, nigga? What are you talking about? I'm talking about these three bums. No, Joe Harris, marksman. Seth Curry, hey, bro, he's not as great as his brother. I think it's because he really didn't get a chance. But hey, they got the same fucking game. Patty Mills, I remember when you was on the Spurs, nigga. I don't like your haircut, but you can still hoop a little bit. These other three niggas, no idea. But these three bums. Shout out to Cam Thomas, go Tigers. But these three bums, bro, they said they got 114 mil. He might have been a rookie. They said 114 million. Bro, don't nobody care about Ben Simmons, bro. Only reason I care about Ben Simmons is because if we do the math, they're each getting about $66 million a year. Bro, you're telling me 40 million is split between these other players? And Ben Simmons still exists in the NBA?
There's not really much that you can do, and I don't even know the trade value of Ben Simmons in the open market. And I do.
I'm banging on Trae Young. Fuck out of here. In real life, I'm going up. I don't care.
With that being said,
look at me. I don't care. I'm going up. If it's Trae Young, I don't care. To be honest, I don't really care who's down there. I'm gonna try one time. They're gonna block me more than likely, but they can't say I didn't try. But if it's Trae Young's little ass, I'm 5'7". If it's Trae Young's little ass, I'm going up. Just because I know for a fact I'm 100 pounds heavier than him. I am going up, bro. I'm going to post him up all the way to the basket. Is he probably strong? Maybe. Let's see if he's strong enough to move these thighs. God damn it.
I said it when me trying to have like a very intellectual conversation with you all. There are still people who are like using this as an opportunity to say some of the craziest trades I have ever seen in my life. And I don't understand where people are coming from when they say these dumb, idiotic things.
Now, if I'm the Nets, what I'm going to require to get from Miami, in fact, my first name is Gimme Jimmy Butler.
You're smoking dick. Oh my God. You did not, bro. This nigga, you see how he's looking over? He's a nut ass nigga for what he just said, bro. I need him reported to the fullest extent of the law. Bro, did you hear what this motherfucker just said? If it was Nick saying no, Nick is respectful of the Heat ever since they proved him wrong. He's learned his lesson. But this nigga said, give me Jimmy Butler. You should be lucky you getting Duncan Robinson in a second. Ain't her name like Michelle? I used to watch this show in the morning. She don't really say text. She's like Molly. She's just really the host. Oh my God.
And you know what? Jimmy and Ben weren't great in Philly. So how about this, Nick? How about this?
You gonna put Jimmy and Ben to
Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo for Kyrie and Ben Simmons.
You gonna disrespect my organization, bro? Pat Riley would rather blow up the moon than. I put that on Pat Riley's whatchamacallit, his fucking, I put that on Pat Riley's hairpiece, nigga. He'll roll over in his grave before he makes a goofy ass trade like that. Now, he might go for one of them. He might go for one of them, but he's not trading Jimmy and Bam. He's not trading either one of them. He's not trading Jimmy or Bam, and he would get one of them. More than likely to be Kyrie because Jimmy don't fuck with Ben. I don't care what nobody says. Jimmy does not fuck with Ben because he saw the same shit Joel was going through before Joel. And what Jimmy really wants, goddamn, what Jimmy really wants is Donovan Mitchell or Joel, right? He wants one of them two if we're keeping it a billion. He don't really want Donovan, but D Wade fuck with him, so he's like, all right, whatever. He really want Joel. Jimmy would let Bam get traded for Joel. If I would say Joel and Tyler, or Joel Duncan in a first, that'll get you Bam Duncan in a first, or Bam Tyler in a first would get you Joel. More than likely to be Bam Duncan in a first. You can at me.
First of all, I love how like Chris Broussard looked down his paperwork. Like, go give me a second now. How about this? Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, been in the NBA for so long. How you don't know how to say Adebayo is crazy. But Adebayo, I've been like, nigga, it's 4 names. Like, you can remember 4 names? All 4 names of players who are all-star caliber players. Like, nigga, you made it seem like he was about to give me this draft pick.
Fuck Chris Broussard, dumbass.
We get a 3-team trade. Like, nigga, you named 4 players. Like, goddamn, you can't remember that. Secondly,
well, all them other niggas can shoot, so he can just drive the lane for the most part.
like, bro, I get it. Trading Kyrie Irving is crazy. It's very difficult to do, even with Kyrie Irving giving us his teams that he's interested in. Which, FYI, historically speaking, normally the list of teams that these players give us full of bullshit. Like they just sit there and just say whatever team comes to mind. I want to go this team, that team. Like you said that last time. Remember vividly when Kyrie was like, send me to Minnesota. Like, shut up, nigga. You're not going to Minnesota. But for you to sit here and to say Kyrie Irving to Miami, it makes no sense unless Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo are going to be there, because that's the only rhyme or reason why Miami would ever do that. That's ridiculous. That's a terrible trade.
He's a dumbass. Dumbass.
And it only benefits Brooklyn. So, because of that, what I decided to do is ask you guys, hey, man, we can't trust the Chris Broussards of the
This is going to be some nut shit.
world, so I'm going to come to you.
I might have to start getting into Lowe's on Twitter Spaces, because I just know this is going to be some nut shit.
I went on Twitter, asked you guys, hey, man, give me your Kyrie Irving trades. Let's see if you all did better. First up, we have
Y'all didn't.
Daniel. Kyrie for Jamal Murray and any combination of picks for the Nets. Get a young guard to pair with Ben. If KD leaves and the Nuggets add a superstar for Jokic, if possible, it literally came to my mind.
Why the fuck would they do that? Why would they put a ball dominant player with a point guard? They defeated the purpose of the point guard. Jokic likes to control everything. And you're just throwing another Kyrie next to KD. We already know that doesn't work. And Ben his ass. Ben his ass. When are y'all gonna realize Ben his ass? God damn, bro. That's why we can't take y'all nowhere.
So look,
and hey, all 9 of y'all that like this are ass too.
Superstar for Jokic, if possible.
I'm not gonna cap. I might still be sour with basketball because of the whole Miami Heat losing thing. But y'all are still saying some dumbass shit. This is my first time being part of the basketball community, the basketball YouTube community, where I can see this nut ass shit y'all are saying. This is entertainment.
It literally came to my mind. So look, the problem with trading Kyrie is that they're
not trading. Well, no, somebody's gonna trade for Kyrie Irving because the Nets either KD. Is KD locked in? halfway through the season, Ben Simmons or Kyrie Irving gets traded.
A handful of teams in the NBA that already have.
Ooh, plot twist. Go crazy, William. KD's going to request a trade halfway through the season.
Have the star guard that they want. We're going to go ahead and check him out real quick. Philly, you already have James Harden. Chicago, you're trying to get back Zach LaVine. Also, Lonzo Ball in the backcourt with him is fine. Cleveland, you have Darius Garland, Trae Young for Atlanta, LaMelo Ball.
Oh, who could afford it? Nobody, but let's just. Somebody got to eat it. And I would rather be a rebuilding team eating that contract as long as I get a gang of picks. Like, you got to benefit me. That's what you got to do, bro. Just like, fuck it. Hey, I got to take the L, so let me get all of that. And, you can take the L on just getting picks for John Wall because you're like, I'm just taking on some money. I have a bunch of rookies on my fucking team. And that's what the Nets need to do. If the Nets would just rebuild out the fucking draft, they might be good. I don't know why people are surprised the Lakers aren't good, though. That still doesn't make sense to me because they never rebuilt out the draft. So the one time they were able to, yes, Boston. Yes, we remember the Kevin Garnett trade, which you would think the Nets would know from doing that shit that this wouldn't work. I don't know, some bum. He was the GM, but you would think that the Nets would realize that when they traded for Kevin Garnett and that didn't work because they barely made it to the second goddamn round, it wouldn't work when you just signed a couple superstars. Like you picking up people that's dang near past their prime. Learn how to draft better. And the Lakers, why are y'all surprised? I just don't understand why people are surprised, bro. The Lakers and the Nets, they literally did the same thing. The only difference is one team made the playoffs. And the Lakers, of course, they do the same thing. They get a big superstar and they get some good superstars around them. Look at the last time the Lakers built out of the draft was Magic. Shaq, huh? Kobe wasn't. No. Kobe was not drafted by them. They just traded away somebody. So I'm not counting that. They didn't. They're not getting blessed. All they did that was a trade. That wasn't because they were really emptying cap space, but whatever. Because of that, they've never built out of the actual draft, and that's why they've only been able to win championships in heavy spurts. Because after Shaq left, guess what? The Lakers were mediocre up until 2009. Exactly. But guess what? Kobe had another superstar that they traded for. And then guess what? It was a short spurt. Yeah. It was a short spurt that they were good. And then guess what? They're back to mid. Then LeBron. And then boom, mid. So it's like every team goes through these big spurts where they have, because the Heat did it when they got Shaq, when they drafted D Wade, they got LeBron, and now we with Jimmy Butler. But everybody else around Jimmy was drafted. Yeah, Golden State is one of the few teams that you saw build out of the draft and actually be good. So actually literally every team, all these teams nowadays are realizing, bro, you got to build out this draft, bro. These old niggas ain't kicking it no more. Giannis, Ja, the Celtics, fucking the Suns. Who else? Who else made the playoffs this year? Dallas, Portland. Even though they're not in the playoffs this year, still Portland. The Hawks. Like, there's team, bro. Like, build out of the fucking draft now, bro. The age of just signing the best player is over. Shit's not working no more.
already have the star guard that they want. We're going to go ahead and check him out real quick. Philly, you already have James Harden.
Bum.
Chicago, you're trying to get back Zach LaVine.
Unfortunate
also,
bum.
On the backcourt with him is fine. Cleveland, you have Darius Garland, Trae Young for Atlanta, LaMelo Ball for Charlotte. Phoenix already has D-Book and Chris Paul. Memphis already has Ja. Curry with the Warriors. And in Portland with Dame. Then there's a
Injury.
subsection of teams that don't want Kyrie because they're trying to rebuild and they're tanking. So Houston, OKC's off. Orlando, Detroit also has Cade, so they don't.
Bro, I didn't look at who was at the bottom of the NBA this year. Y'all niggas suck. Indiana is ass.
I want him. Indiana as well. Then there's
Still
teams
fuck
that
Indiana.
have a guard already that might not be as good as Kyrie, but because they can get them for less money and less of a headache, why would I want to get Kyrie? I've already built chemistry with some of my players anyway. Why would I want him? That's probably going to be Dallas with Jalen Brunson, Denver with Jamal Murray as well, and on top of that, that might be Milwaukee, and of course Boston is off the rip either. So these are all the teams that are not interested in Kyrie.
They're not in Kyrie's
right?
ass.
Then you have to start to think to yourself, what exactly are you going to be able to get for him in return?
The Knicks find a way to suck every year, bro. They're the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA. It's crazy. Crazy. R.I.P. Caleb Swanigan.
That they have. Sacramento doesn't really have much of anything. San Antonio is about to lose their star, so maybe you might get a DeJounte Murray, who knows. New Orleans doesn't have much to give up. The Clippers, you're going to get some role players, but they really don't have much to give up either. Minnesota, what you're going to get D'Lo back, they don't have much to give up. Utah might if they want to blow things up, but Kyrie's not going to Utah, so we can scratch that off the list as well. Kyrie's probably not going to go to Toronto either, nor do I think that Toronto has anything of value. So then this is kind of more or less what we have left. This is the problem with trading Kyrie. So no, Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets fall under the umbrella of, hey, Kyrie might be better, but do we actually want to deal with that headache, especially for the max money that he's demanding? We're not that desperate. We're not that in dire need of guard play. We already have it. Even though, yes, Kyrie's improvement, we ain't trying to deal with that headache. So no, if I'm Denver, I'm saying no to that. Moving on.
No, they were never good enough. They suck. Your starting point guard, no, your starting shooting guard is Patty Mills. I'm not listening to you. I mean, not Patty Mills. What's his name? Patrick Beverly. Who? Yeah, he's a defensive monster, but so is Tony Allen. I don't think he deserved to start in the NBA either. I didn't even read this. Why the fuck would they do that? Why would anybody do? Why? Why would they give up their entire bench for these two? They literally have no bigs now. Let's run Simmons, Harris, Durant, Covington, Zubac. That's not enough shooting. Ben Simmons refuses to shoot the ball. He has to be able to crash the lane. Zubac isn't a good enough shooter. Pick and roll with Simmons and Zubac? Get the fuck off my almost ended this fucking video. Clippers run Kyrie, Kennard, George, Kawhi, Morris, and sign some bigs. Who's available? What bigs are available? Who, Lewis? No. Agency. Players available. Who, Lewis? Whom, Lewis? I haven't seen the big yet. DeAndre Ayton, he's going back. DeAndre Ayton's getting re-signed. So in the first top 10, both players in the first 10 selections for the top free agents is Mitchell Robinson and DeAndre Ayton, and they're restricted free agents that aren't going to get let go. Yusuf Nurkic, he's going. It actually works. Kevon Looney, he's coming back. Bobby Portis, he's going back. 4.6, yeah, he is. That nigga's ugly as hell. Look at his face. Otto Porter Jr., he's going back. Victor Oladipo actually might not come back, and it kind of hurts my feelings. And Mo Bamba, don't nobody gives a fuck. Gary Payton's going back.
We have Swaggy 3, Kyrie, Patty Mills, Cam Thompson for Covington, Zubac, Reggie Jackson, Norman Powell, Terrence Mann. Then the Nets, they'll run Simmons, Harris, Durant, Covington, Zubac, and the bench of Powell, Curry, Reggie, and Terrence Mann. And if that is what the Nets starting lineup will look like, I'm Durant. You can cut me out that starting lineup because I'm going to be Durant.
I'm going to be in LA if I'm Kevin Durant. I'm in LA. I'm with LeBron or with Kawhi. You're smoking Cocker Spaniel if you think I'm playing on that team. Huh? It's me and Russ again? It's him and Russ again! Bro, Ben Simmons is just a bigger Russell Westbrook. This team that they put on my screen are literally... Bro, this is 2014 OKC.
What the Nets starting lineup will look like. I'm Durant. You can cut me out that starting lineup because I'm going to be demanding a trade. There's no rhyme or reason for me to stay on that damn team. For Clippers, it makes
Covington,
sense.
it's
For the Nets,
definition.
it just doesn't. For Durant, it looks like a trade.
Covington would be a bummer because that's what he's going to be, a bum.
For me, that's what it looked like. All right, so here's the other one. Kyrie for Russ and that. Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro.
Why? Just why?
Let me scroll through this real quick. Look at this. All reliable. THT Kendrick Nunn in a first rounder. Look at it. Here you go.
Why would they do that?
Another one. Kyrie and Harris for Westbrook and THT.
Why would they do that? You're telling me you want arguably one of the worst starting point guards in the NBA for Kyrie Irving? I think Kyrie Irving is a bum. Dame over Kyrie all day, every day. That's just disrespectful. That is disrespectful. That is a disrespectful trade.
Look,
a pick for... that's worse than the Nets trade to the Celtics.
I'm a Laker fan myself. Look, I know a lot of you all are getting excited. Y'all are trying to find every...
He's not going. Y'all gonna make up some nut shit just for him to go there. He's not going. Leave LA alone.
To get Westbrook off the team because, truth be told, I don't give a damn how much you feel good about.
Yeah, because 2K updates their shit all the time.
Coach, you know deep down inside you still don't want Westbrook on your team. But the reality is this, bro. Unless there's a 3-team trade, the odds that the Lakers will be able to get Kyrie Irving is slim to none. I do not believe that Russell Westbrook is going to play alongside Kevin Durant, nor do I believe that's an upgrade if you are the Brooklyn Nets, because you start to figure out what the hell you're going to do with Ben Simmons. And on top of that, even though Kyrie has admitted some of his faults with his relationship with LeBron, I don't think that will work out either. I think they don't fuck. I didn't even calculate that into the situation. Didn't Kyrie and LeBron? I didn't even calculate that into the situation of why that was a dumbass decision. Niggas literally be thinking like life is 2K and it's not. Niggas have feelings. Niggas have feelings. Niggas think life is 2K and it's not. Niggas have feelings. I need somebody to clip that. That's going on the mixtape. Bro, come on, bro. Y'all are smarter than this, bro. That's a part of their careers that they're done with. I just don't see that happening either. In 2K, I guess. Not even 2K, because who wants Westbrook right now? Like, no, that's ridiculous. Kyrie for Zach LaVine, who also is a free agent this year. Patrick Williams, and this year, first-round pick. Now, I thought about this for Chicago for a little bit, mainly because I thought, like, if you are Kyrie,
but why?
Alongside DeMar DeRozan, you got some defensive-oriented players surrounding you as well. You get to be the focal point of your team. And then if DeMar
DeRozan wasn't hooping, I would be like, sure, do this.
if you are Brooklyn, you do get another scoring guard if Zach LaVine doesn't mind.
Oh, yeah, he
going
is.
to Brooklyn, which who
Oh, he's
knows?
not?
He might not care.
He's
I
might
don't
not
know.
be.
If I don't
Might
know, I
mix
would
it
not
up.
be
I
willing
don't
to
know.
move off Pat Williams. I feel like Pat Williams should be a piece that you keep around someone like, Zach LaVine or Kyrie Irving if you're the Bulls, because you want to keep some defensive-oriented players. The Nets get Brogdon, Turner. Pacers get Westbrook, and I'm assuming they're doing Westbrook.
That's a good decision.
Because of some salary cap.
That's a good trade. Make the Pacers better. That's a great
Get
trade.
them off the books just like that. A first-round pick for the Nets and 2 first-rounders probably from the Lakers. Who knows? And Kyrie goes to the Nets. This is like the most sound Laker trade that I consistently see. I don't know if that's going to happen though. And even still, I don't know.
I don't think they realize how much weaker the Nets look because they lost the extra first. But why would the Lakers?
Never mind. Bro, another star has to come to Brooklyn. If another star not coming to Brooklyn, bro, call it raps. Call it raps. What Brooklyn wants KD to do is pull Kyrie inside, like, look, man, be a good boy. Come on, play some ball. Let them give you the contract. We're going to figure out later on, do a little sacrifice. That's what they want him to do. They want KD to be a good company man. My question to the Brooklyn Nets front office is, why would they do that? Since they've started playing for Brooklyn, they've basically been able to do whatever they wanted. Y'all have allowed them to just basically join when they wanted, got the contracts that they wanted, picked the rosters and the teammates that they wanted, not only from DeAndre Jordan, but also to James Harden. And it didn't matter the cost in which they were able to get these players on their team. They got to do what they want. They got to pick the culture. They got to pick the coach. Matter of fact, Kyrie straight up said he don't even believe that they need a coach. You've allowed them to do all these things this long, and now you get...
The NBA definitely is an AAU team, bro.
This deep into it, and all of a sudden you're trying to pull out. That makes no sense. All this time, you let them do whatever. You were shaboinging from the jump. Don't tell Kyrie.
Shaboinging is crazy.
Nah, you doing too much. Like, nigga, I was doing more when I first got here, nigga. I was telling you how to do your job. So you gonna sit here and believe I'm gonna not negotiate myself a max contract? Are you crazy? That makes no sense. You sat there tap dance for Kyrie and KD in the beginning of the whole situation. I don't know why you're surprised and why you think things are going to change when it's time to pay them again. The only thing I got to say this to the Brooklyn Nets, bro, at the end of the day, if you're not really about standing on your ground, if you feel like, look, man, I done enough tap dancing, I done enough shaboinging, I done enough dick eating, I done enough. Now this nigga trying to nut in my mouth.
What?
What the fuck?
It's good enough for...
What the fuck did Lotion say? Out of my Christian channel.
For slobbering. Now you trying to finish? Nah, I'm good on that. If you gonna stand on your morals, stand on them. Stand on them and blow the whole fucking team up then. Blow the whole team up. If
Yes.
not,
blow the team up.
Back on your knees and finish the job. Because what are we doing right now? Stop playing around. You gave them the keys to the franchise from the beginning. That's the reason why Pat Riley don't deal with that shit. That's another thing. He ain't going to Miami because Pat Riley ain't dealing with that shit.
I told y'all, Pat ain't with that shit. Pat'll tell that nigga, bruh, fuck with me if you want to. I bet you won't play another game on this side of the equator, nigga. Pat Riley's not with it. Pat Riley get that nigga shot. I'm telling you, bruh, Pat Riley is, you want to talk about a him? Pat Riley is a him, nigga.
Oh, Pat Riley will laugh at Kyrie. Pat Riley, like, nigga.
You're not gonna come into work. You're not coming into work. Nigga, I'll burn every goddamn volunteer event you set up. You saw what happened to OJ Mayo? He was talking spicy to Pat Riley. That's what happened. You want that Mayo treatment? The fuck? You know who he is, nigga? Do you see that slick back, nigga?
Who are you? Pat Riley didn't pay D Wade. You think that man, Pat Riley, gives a fuck about Kyrie?
Who the fuck is Kyrie?
Nigga, take Miami off the list. Take Miami off the list. You think they care? No.
I'm not. So the thing I have a problem with Kyrie Irving is that the reason I don't want him to go to Miami is because it's 50-50, bro. Either he could. Okay. The thing with Pat Riley, I mean, not Pat. The thing with Kyrie is that it's 50-50, right? It can either go, he could get his whole career changed and be one of the greatest players in the NBA, and Miami could get, I guarantee Miami, if Kyrie goes to Miami, I guarantee at least 2 rings. Or he can destroy it. He can destroy everything. Like he did to Boston. Like, and I honestly believe Pat Riley will get that nigga jumped in his hotel room. I wholeheartedly believe that for some reason.
No, they don't care, bro. It sounds nice, but they don't give a fuck either. And that's the problem. Hey, those are just my thoughts. Please let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section below.
Fuck your couch, nigga. Fuck your couch. Fuck your couch, nigga. Fuck your couch. Fuck your couch. Let's see what the comments talking. Straight raw facts. That's not a phrase I didn't think I'd hear today. Yeah, that is a crazy get back when he needs to finish the job. Damn, they still calling this nigga Bubble Bass, bruh. That nigga agent ruined him.